Turn it around.
Oh, yeah, I might want to do that. It's always bugging. Wait for some of y'all to get on up there. Yeah, man. So y'all, if you guys haven't done it, what up though? My bad. Y'all know it's us, Big Rob, Tank, doing our thing. What's up, baby? You know what I mean? Love that support there. See, first on the watch. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? In case you haven't done it, make sure you download the Conville app. You can find it at Google Play, and you can find it at the Apple Store, iTunes Store. Get it for your phone, get it for your laptop. Get that app jumping so you can actually catch us streaming live, worldwide, digital radio. What's good, bro?
Everywhere. We will be everywhere.
So,
what's cracking, people?
We'll give y'all a second to jump in.
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? We here. Everybody on my page, man. I just shared it. Come check us out. We about to go, baby. We about to go. Definitely Consciousville Radio, man.
You know?
Doing it big, man.
Yeah. What's up, Adrian? We catching you on the late side tonight, man. This is
a little late.
Doing a little bit different.
A little yawning and shit.
It's a little yawning.
A little yawning. But we're gonna call this late night knowledge. Quick late night knowledge episode. That's what we're gonna call this. Have a little fun with it. And y'all know as we always do. What's cracking, Chris? You know as we always do. Try to shed a little light.
Alright, so we didn't catch that.
Mm-hmm. So what y'all been up to? Talk to us. Might wait for y'all to get up in here, man. What y'all been up to, man? Tell me something good. Tell me something bad. Tell me something that made me smile. Tell me something that made me frown. It don't matter. Just tell me something. What's going on? Y'all ain't saying shit.
We just about to run this one live. Just tripping.
Just tripping, man.
Yeah, man. Truth be told, radio.
Keeping it a buck.
We don't give a fuck.
What's cracking,
What's cracking with y'all? Of course, you know, it's Big Rob doing this thing. What's up, cuz? And I'm sitting here with my co-D. Tank Samuels. What's happening?
What's going on, brother? Let's see young Tank sitting up in the piece.
Getting ready to hit him with a new show, ain't you?
Yeah, we think we're gonna try a little something, man.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Douglas Collins, man. We was out there just kicking it one day.
All right.
And you know, we had already been talking about possibly me trying to do a little spin-off.
Okay.
So I was telling him about it. He was like, "Man, you should, you know what you should call it? You should call it think tank." And I was sitting there, I just started laughing like a mother right now. That's funny as hell. I come into the studio and tell you about it. First thing you and Nigel go is,
that's what it is. That's the name of it right there.
So listen, y'all, think tank coming soon, man. Think tank coming soon, man. So
man, I'm happy, man. I'm excited. We're doing some good things over here at the Ville, man. What we're trying to do is continue to provide an avenue for our city in whatever endeavors that you got: music, media, marketing, entertainment, fashion, economics, religion, finance, whatever you're doing. We're putting this together. What's up? I got my family out here. What's up, cuz? Coming all the way up out of Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Them vermin.
We're doing our thing just to continue to try to put people in positive positions. I'm using that.
Always.
I'm coining a phrase from my brother Hiram McKing. Shout out to AkronHipHop.com. But the Think Tank show is gonna be fun, man. I'm really happy to see us spreading this out and doing our thing. In other news, man, I'm also happy to see one of Akron's own doing a thing. You know, big shout out to LeBron James and the I Promise School over here on West Market Street in Akron, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Monday
Big
marked
things.
their grand opening for the I Promise School, a opportunity for children that are struggling with STEM, science, technology, education, and math to get more hands-on and advanced training and teaching that Akron Public may be failing at in some of their other school programs. And you know, the brother put up the money to get the school funded and built. They handpicked over 240 students,
Third and fourth graders.
third and fourth graders at this time, to be championed in and uplifted and brought to their highest potential. My son is a part of that, and I can attest.
Shout out to the homie.
You know, Lil Ra, I can attest to the fact that Akron Public Schools has struggled.
And now it's just y'all's lunch.
Yeah, has struggled with not keeping a lot of kids from falling in the cracks and slipping through the cracks. So I'm real happy that Principal Brandy Davis, 1040 graduate over there, another Griff,
When it was the brick, baby.
You know what I mean?
When it was the brick, baby.
Is heading this up and making sure that things go smoothly over there. I think it's a grand gesture.
Yeah, I was looking at it, man. They got a staff of 43 people over there right now doing, because they were saying they trying to, I think it was like 2022. I think they trying to get it to 1st through 8th by then, I believe.
Right.
Because they say every year they gonna I guess usher in a different grade or what have you. And so right now it's like it's gonna be like 20 kids to a class. So the class is not too big. They got 43 people.
Can't get lost in the sauce.
They got principal, assistant principal. They got 4 intervention specialists. They got a tutor. They got gym teacher. They got some music. So, you know what they doing is I like what they doing. They basically trying to especially with the class size at 20 people, man. You know, it seems like they trying to focus in. You know what I mean? Get a little bit more attention, especially with them younger kids. And I kind of can see why they did that, because that's kind of like a little somewhat child molding period at that time. You know what I mean? And to see how it tests run with them. So I think that's a good thing. Another thing I'm gonna tell you another thing I like about it. Well, there's a couple things I like. They go to school from 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that shit pretty slick. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty slick. And another thing that I like, you get they feed them the breakfast, the lunch, and they give them snacks. And check this out, bro. They really ushering in, like, you know the stay fit thing and all that good shit. They got access to the little trainer with the little gym shit jumping off, man.
Well, I mean, they just ought to. I mean,
that's sweet.
Look at LeBron.
I mean, yeah, chill. He chill.
I mean, you almost expect.
But that's slick though. You know what I'm saying? Because see, what they doing is they put them in the mind state to think to win.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when we seen that they even got something set up for the parents to help the parents get jobs.
GED
so they doing things
placement
to help kids win. And then
definitely.
when you think about, like we were speaking on yesterday, if a kid ain't got to worry about if the bill gonna get paid, or got to worry about this gonna happen with this, they got more time to focus in on what they got to focus in on. And then they go to school from July to May, and then during them 7 weeks when they was talking about they got little STEM cell classes, interventions,
STEM education,
you know what I'm
right?
STEM education, and they got I said STEM cell.
That
was funny as shit. Yeah, they be researching. They
gonna be cloning in there.
They gonna be really. We gonna have another LeBron on this bitch.
Oh man.
But anyway, the STEM classes, and they got them in groups. And helping them work together with like interventions, or basically working with each other and stuff.
Conflict resolution.
It's a lot of things they doing.
Conflict resolution.
Kids' right.
You know, and
I like that.
You know, it's good to get them early. And I also got to mention that the students that graduate from the school will have automatic tuition to the University of Akron.
4-year free ride, man.
4 years free ride. You can't beat that,
just
man.
To graduate?
You know, I'm gonna do a little sharing moment. I blew a grand opportunity in the 4th and 5th grade. I was selected for the Young Scholars Program back in way back when, and and you know, had a chance to have an automatic free ride, and to even just go further to what you said, man. The outside world of school can be a treacherous one for a child, and
it can.
I got more involved in the streets in my high school and middle school years, and my grades slacked, and I blew that scholarship. So,
Mama wasn't feeling that shit.
I mean, y'all already know. I mean, don't my fam on here, y'all already know.
Hey, and if you don't know,
the fact that I'm still breathing today, man, that it go by the grace of God,
They say His mercy endures forever.
Oh man, I got redeemed in the blood and the bruises.
Yeah. Baptized in the ass.
Baptized with ass whooping. But a couple of them.
A couple of them said.
But you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, the importance that they're focusing on keeping the kids up out of the distractive elements.
That leads to foolishness. Right.
You gotta love it, man.
We do. I agree.
And I love my people, man.
Damn, y'all.
I know how we see a good thing,
Get them,
and we have to throw shade somewhere else.
Get them.
It's a couple on this list, and I got 2 of them on my head. For the record, y'all, I just want to clear it up for y'all. For those of y'all that's listening, I want to clear the record up. Michael Jordan did not fund prisons. Okay?
They silly for that.
Michael Jordan did not fund the prisons. That is another man, European, Caucasian, named Michael Jordan, that put money into the Chicago prisons. Okay? Jordan, say what you want about him, his lack of vocal presence on social issues, all that. The brothers donated money, countless of millions of dollars to hospitals in Charlotte, Chicago. He's put tons of kids through college as well. We ain't gonna do that on this, all right? We proud of our own. Just a kid from Akron, represented. He saw what's going on in his hometown, and he made a change.
Right.
Period.
Period.
I can't see where hatred and animosity has room in this.
Because somebody's kid didn't even make it. Or they felt a certain type of way.
And I'm going to go even deeper. I'm going to go even farther, man. Comparing this, what's up, Phil?
Yeah, you need to watch more, nigga.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
You talking to the homie, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
You already know.
We need minds and ears like you, bro. Come on, now.
Might need you on the show for a guest spot. You already know we politics.
You about to get a friendship email, man. It's just a little friendship email, man, with some choice, strong words.
And I'm gonna go here for those of y'all that are in the Pan-African conscious community. Whatever Dr. Umar Johnson is or isn't doing, or we're not sure that he is or isn't doing, there's no reason for us to compare the two. When you look at what Dr. Umar's proposed intent was for this school, his is a completely Pan-African, privately funded school that is designed for agriculture, Pan-African education, building for men and young women to come into their sense of their own. Whether or not the brother has fulfilled that task is due to a lot of other reasons and a lot of other speculations that I'm not going to get into, because right now this isn't the format for that. But what I will say is that what LeBron is doing and what that idea is supposed to be two different things. And we have to get out of the habit of when we see we can't never have chocolate and vanilla or chocolate and Rocky Road or two winners be showcased at the same time. I mean, just last week or a month ago, it was Jordan, Bron versus Jordan, or Jordan versus Kobe, Bron versus Kobe. Why can't you like both?
Because it always got to be with us. It always got to be a dominant, great one.
Yeah,
it can't be. Hey, they doing good.
Yeah, it's never that.
It got to be he doing good.
Nas drop an album. Then Jay dropped the album.
But see, this stems from insecurities. It stems from a sense of hate. You know what I mean? That shit come from different spots, man. You know what I mean? And we talk about this shit all the time.
No doubt.
We get frustrated. He and I, we talk all the time about this shit. I get frustrated because I look at it like this. And since we'll just stay on the basketball comparison right now, since this is what we're doing. Hopefully y'all can follow with us. You can't blame Jordan for his era just like you can't blame LeBron for his era. This is where they was put. This is where the good Lord saw him fit. And damn it, if you want to say one is better than the other one, you are entitled to your opinion. However, people, you're not entitled to your own fucking facts. And I'll say that one more time. You are entitled to your opinion. And that's fine. But you are not entitled to your fucking own facts. I'm going to sit down now. Point is, man, we get caught up in this emotional thing. Oh, well, this didn't happen like this, or this didn't do it like this. And since this didn't do it like this, then it's less than this. And if this wasn't said this way and done this way, then I don't have to like it because I don't like the messenger anyway. Fuck the fact what they're saying is good. I just don't like the messenger. So and we do it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. With a lot of shit.
That goes so far back though, bro. I mean, like if you really think about it. All right. People will pick their spiritual leader
all day. Tie-dye Jesus, prime example. The tie-dye Jesus,
based on how much they like his message. Now, or their political leader,
right?
Based on how much they like.
How does it coincide with their agenda? How does it help my agenda? How does it push forward what I'm trying to do? And the problem is though, bruh, it's cool to feel like that. It's cool to have an agenda. It's cool. And it's cool to say this is my stance and this is where I stand. The problem is, it's like the thing go, man. If what's true for you is true for you, and what's true for me is true for me. What if I show you that your truth is fucked up? Is it still true? And see, that you feel me? It get a little.
Well, once you do that, no one wants to hear what you have to say.
But like we always say though, Rod, you can't. Prime example with us right now, you cannot open your mouth, people, and expect nothing to come back from it. If you have an opinion or the way you feel, best believe I'm allowed to have a way I feel about what the hell you said.
Somebody's going to disagree.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it can't be to the point to where it takes away from what we do. You can't
blocked.
You can't be mad at LeBron and be like, well, Bron, man, well, you made a school, but why is it only 3rd and 4th graders? Dumb motherfucker, can we build?
Oh wait, let's go there. I'm gonna go there.
Go there, because I mean it's like you
LeBron
can't
made a
get
school
mad.
in Akron, but why not in Cleveland?
Well, he's from Akron.
Come on, man.
I mean, and that's where he's from, and he's always been from here.
We are very sensitive. Hey, and a Cleveland born and bred just popped up on the scene. What up, fam?
Hey, here it is.
Say dollar.
Like, hold up, player.
Hold up, player.
Hey,
we are at a point.
I knew he was gonna do that shit.
I couldn't help it.
I knew he was gonna hit that shit. Hey, let me tell you. Yesterday I told him, like, hey,
like, don't do this. We ain't gonna do this.
I'm like, somebody gonna get sensitive, but you know what I'm saying. But I understand. Facts is facts, though. Y'all.
Here's my thing, man. I think everybody is so. It's either you're with us or against us on everything. That nobody has room for indifference or has room for. Well, I need to do some more research before I pick a side. You know, we're always, oh, you don't like chocolate ice cream? Well, fuck you, nigga. You know, and I said it. And that's just how it goes. It gets that violent. It gets that vulgar. It gets that hostile because everybody keeps their heart and their feelings up on their sleeves in these days and age, man. That is like.
But who actually listens to listen now, Rob?
No, we only listen to respond.
That's what I'm saying. No one listens to listen. It's three type of ears, man.
What up, Unc?
You know what I'm saying? You got that emotional ear. It's just like no matter what's said, it's gonna be twisted and turned any damn way. You got that rational ear that listens and responds with as intelligent an answer as can give due to the situation. And then you got that ear that the what we just said. Man, we just said the shit. We got the No, we just said the shit, man. Anyway, the third ear.
I wasn't listening.
We said the shit, man. Nigga ain't listening to his own shit. Ain't this a bitch? But, truth be told, keep it in a buck because we don't give a fuck. But the point y'all know what we said, man. You can't listen to respond. That's what you said. Listen to respond.
Listen to respond.
And see, when you listen to respond, the only thing you were, it's like the person in class with their hand up. You know what I'm saying? You like the teacher ain't even done the lecture and you like this. Hey, ooh, but I got to say this. Ooh, but I got to say this.
Wait, or you waiting to give your answer. The 5 other people in front of you already said the same thing.
But you want to be heard.
You got to hear mine.
You got to hear the way I said it. Yeah, 2 + 2 maybe 4, but I'm taking 4 into a blaze of glass.
It ain't 4,
it's 4. And it's 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal what?
4.
I said it equal what?
4.
Spell 4, F-O apostrophe. It's 4.
Fosachi.
For sure, y'all.
but
but we getting silly with it. But that's how it get.
I mean,
it get that technical. And you want people to believe what you believe.
That even goes into relationships, man. I mean, you know, me and my wife, and I shout my wife out. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a thing where we keep it a conscious effort to listen to what the other is saying and not just poke holes in the defense or poke holes in the objections. You have to come from a place of humility. And because we're on places like social media, having empathy for the person that's typing on the other side of your screen is hard to find.
You don't have
it's like everybody's looking for, can't wait to do them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody waiting to roast somebody or trash somebody because they disagree. And then this thing escalates to something that it don't need to be. You know, I've seen
in all situations too. That's what's so crazy about it. Like, no matter how racist, no matter how sensitive the situation is, you find some of the craziest comments. And I mean, it to the point where sometimes you're like, damn, in 2018, we still think this way.
We still arguing over this,
right? You know what I'm saying? In 2018, it's still people that feel and look upon a certain group of people as less than them. And and you got some people that they look at their own group of people and anything they want to do is post shit that degrades their people. Prime example, you post some shit of somebody getting their ass whooped, you gonna get it. You gonna get.
Likes.
I mean, I'm telling you quickly. You post some shit in there about somebody thinking, don't nobody want to like your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. The only way your shit get a lot of likes if you say something is real, you gotta have some type of be a motherfucker. Like, you gotta be like a Will Smith or a person that people are like, oh, I wonder what Will has to say. Oh, now a joker like us and me and you say the same shit, but we get a half a like, and we get one of them emojis with the face like.
But see, you know
what I'm saying? And it's not to say that I'm mad that I'm not getting the same likes. I'm not saying that. The point is, it's a conscious message.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So regardless of where, you know what I mean?
Well,
it's funny like that, man.
Nobody wants to look in the mirror. Nobody wants. It's just like, okay, how many of y'all out there by a show of likes?
They go one right there doing just
got friends, or have had a time in your life where the type of friends you put around you were only the type of people that agreed with the shit you did. You know what I mean? And that's just being real, man. I mean, I think at some point in people's lives, they had to decide that I need somebody that's going to put a foot in my ass about shit I do.
You know what they say though, Rod? They say if you're the smartest person in your circle, you need to change your circle.
That's real. That's real. Because steel is supposed to start sharp as steel.
At all times.
And
at all times.
I think people are so critical, man. And that's, we're on this subject because, we done sat back, we done watched a lot. In our little hiatus, our little time off, we spending time with fam, taking care of some personal things. But we wanted y'all to know that we ain't went nowhere. We all still here.
We've been looking too.
And we've been looking.
Yeah.
We keep our ear in the streets. We see what's popping, and we see a lot of things that are going on, and we think that the solution.
So this is part of my head. I gotta say this part of that before I forget. I was sitting listening to the radio today.
All right.
When I was coming up here today. Do you know that Madden has to give an apology because the dude, I believe his name YG, the rapper, they did a little soundtrack on the thing, and he said Kaepernick.
Right.
And they bleeped it out. And so they had to give they gave her an apology. And in the next edition, what EA Sports is going to do is they're gonna fix the bleep out. Now you know EA Sports say when it's in the game, it's in the game. I'm looking at that difference now, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? EA Sports. If they don't like your name, they don't like your name. And that's crazy.
Here's my thing with that. Now I'm gonna pose a very unpopular view. First off, before y'all come for me, shout out to Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? He's a prisoner of war.
Wait.
No, I'm going here.
I know, but that's like when a motherfucker say, with all due respect.
I'm about to say something real disrespectful.
You go cream Cappy?
I'm not creaming Cap.
Oh.
What I'm about to tell you, I'm looking at this from a financial point of view and from a legal point of view. EA Sports has their roster and their likenesses and the images they use of players in the league that's given to them by license by the NFL Players Association. Kaepernick, for reasons we all know, is no longer part of the NFL Players Association. So, what they felt, they were probably afraid that using his name and using anything subjected related to him for the NFL would open them up to possibly, if the brother was smart, to come get that check. So as a way to avoid it, they took his name off, so he can't say, "Well, I need 8% of every damn game." So
I don't know. I don't think that would apply with that because that's just I think that applies to if he was actually on the game and you used him. I don't think it applies to, and you correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it applies as far as the sound because that's a song that's like prime example. Like you got Jay-Z songs that's on 2K. They just and all the curse words they just bleep the curse words out. You know what I'm saying? But see this right here, you actually bleed. you bleed out. Yeah, I know. What's
straight
up?
What's up? Hey, what's cracking? I don't think I'm watching anything this year either, man.
They actually bleeded out the man's name. You see what I'm saying? So see, my issue with that is this: if you're going to take that stance and say, you know what, we're gonna leave your name out because of our bottom line, because everything that's going on in the NFL with that shit that they doing, it's about the bottom line. They don't give a shit about the color. It's about their bottom line. And see, and I got something I want to say about that, but I'll hold that for a second. But the thing is, if you're gonna say, Kaepernick, your name not gonna be on here, basically, fuck you, fuck how you feel. Don't turn around and say I'm sorry because I took your name. Well, that's just like me punching you in your face right now, and then when I see you looking like you about to fuck me up, I'm like, hey, bro, I apologize. I was wrong for what I've done.
I'm gonna do him like Tristan Thompson.
You see what I'm saying? and I'm gonna do the Draymond. It wasn't me.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It wasn't me. He tried to punch me in this shit. It wasn't me. Nah. But I'm just saying, see that I have an issue, and that goes to what I was telling you when we saw here. That's that no look past shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And sometimes, and now it's time for me to
Hold
go
on.
there.
Before we do that,
We gonna take a break?
No, I just want to remind y'all to check us out. Download our Conville Radio app.
Yes, sir.
It's on Google Play, iTunes. We are building this city's, not the first. Not the first.
We're gonna call it the first.
But we're going to call it the best.
We're gonna call it the first.
I'm call it the best.
First.
The Frest. Okay, the Frest.
The first
The
best.
Frest.
The Frest.
Internet web radio station, fully 24-hour streaming. top Billboard, R&B, hip hop,
Everything.
every genre, local music,
Everything.
all of that.
Everything.
All these rappers out here, everybody who got bars, everybody who got their music,
Drop that shit.
holla at us. You know what I'm saying?
We want albums.
ConsciousVillage
We
at
want
gmail.com. Download, send us your submitted songs.
Come
You got
on.
publishing. We're trying to help you eat. You get spins here, you get a royalty check, yo.
Let's work, Akron.
Let's work.
Let's work together.
Let's
Akron.
work.
This is what we trying to do.
So, this is what's popping here. But make sure you download that. Get that on your laptop. Get it on your phone.
Hit them with it again.
Conville Radio app at Google Play. Go into your Google Play Store app. Type in the word Conville. CONVILLE. You get your own personalized playlist.
You get it.
You also get videos of any artist streaming their music.
You get it.
You get to develop all that. You can send requests.
You get
You
it.
do the whole nine. All right.
You can pick up and don't worry. We about to have some stuff on there that if you miss a show, you can say, "Oh, what Ron Tate do, man? We missed the show."
Truth be told,
Pop it
radio
on. You pop it, boop.
will be
there go the
streaming.
show streaming. When Think Tank come out, be like, "Damn, what are you talking about? I want to hear me a Tank fact." Boom, pop on, bloop. Listen to me, man. We trying to do something for real, man. And see, this is the vibe that's got to go down in this city, man. Just think about it, man. We know enough, brother, between he and I and the brother, and we appreciate everybody that's watching us, man, that's been watching us, been staying with us, man.
Appreciate
Much
our
love
family.
to y'all,
Hey,
man.
we
Because
appreciate
some of
y'all.
y'all, like D-Rob,
My man
Wifey,
Stan, Wifey.
some of y'all,
Adrian.
y'all coming on and y'all come forward. It's like
Y'all-
every trip, Jack. And I want
every
you to know
show.
we appreciate that shit, man.
We love that.
But what we want y'all to understand is, man, it's time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. I know cats already popping up like the homie right there. Hey, we done did the doo doo. Now it's
Straight
time
up.
to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying? It's time to make things better, man. It's time to make changes and actual, like probably like we said, to piggyback on Bron. Bron made a change. He said, fuck a charter school, fuck a private school. This is a public school. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that means, it's like, you know, I think that means something to me. You know, somebody else may be like, oh, I don't give a shit. But to me, it means something. Because you say, nah, private and charter sound like you're singling out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Public means, oh, you niggas. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, certain people that come in, it is what it is. Everything ain't for everybody, but that don't mean everybody can't be happy for what somebody else got. If that makes sense.
You know
what I'm saying?
and
it's time for us to do that, man.
It also says a lot to. It's a perfect example of seeing where a change was needed and you applied the change.
And you applied the change.
You know what I'm saying?
You saw an area.
How that?
Remember that louder?
No, remember that the Disney cartoon robots. All for all y'all that got kids. See a need, feel a need. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Fanny was on there. You remember Miss Fanny with that big old robot ass?
Booty.
I ain't gonna call her Miss Fanny though. That's hilarious, man. She walk around there. But yeah, but y'all know what I'm saying, man. It's time to just get real and be productive, man. And don't get mad when you see brothers. Oh, yeah, no. That's why it's called the Ville, baby.
It's a village, man.
It's a village, man. It take a village to do what, big bro?
It had to take a village to raise a child.
Come on, man. So we ain't trying to sun nobody, but at the same time, it's like we trying to help each other, man.
You know
what I'm saying? Each one teach one, man. So then we can reach some.
And you know, speaking on that, man, I want to shout out my homie Jay Ferg. I want to shout out Sister Dorita Davis. We shout out the homie Spliff Low. You know, during the last couple weeks of tragedies that were going on in the city, a lot of youth, homicide, violence, and a whole lot of senseless murder and killing that was plaguing our city in a rash. I saw a lot of everyday Akron folk stand up and do whatever they could, whether it was cooking a meal, doing a GoFundMe, talking to the youth, being out, being present, being active out here, trying to do something to promote change for our city. And I'm proud of y'all, man. You know, y'all,
hand for that, man.
No doubt.
Y'all hand for that, man.
You know what I mean?
Real, man. 'Cause even just showing up, a presence is big.
You definitely re-inspire folk to actually make change out here, man. And you know, that's not for nothing. So I'm just I'm just proud to see my city doing things. You know, I can't forget my big homie Frank Righteous and Brother Freeze doing their thing over at 7th Floor Clothing.
What's up, gentlemen?
We see y'all politicking in big leagues and setting a blueprint and blazing the trail on this entrepreneurial side for the city. And again, these are brothers that, you know, started with a dream, started with, you know, a couple dollars in their pocket and some belief in themselves. So I just want to continue to encourage everybody who out here trying to do something or anything,
right,
even if it's just staying alive.
That's
you know what I mean? All of that.
Invest in you, people.
Straight
if
up.
If you can't invest in yourself, then what the hell really going on? You know what I'm saying? You gotta love yourself enough to believe, like your brother said, it ain't got to be no entrepreneur shit. If you wake up every day trying to be the best you can be, man, that's something, man. Like I said, man, people get it fucked up thinking that you got to be at a certain status monetarily or just socially to make a change. Nah, man. If you get up and you making a change in your neighborhood, about you touch 2 or 3 kids, you make somebody smile that day. You know what I'm saying? You go help your mom out to do something. You go help somebody else smile. Those things add up, man. That's positive energy, man. That's good shit. You see what I'm saying?
It's contagious.
You can't, right, man. So you can't sit there and just like downplay that like it ain't nothing, man. You know what I mean? It's all about, you know, you see a need for change, you know what I'm saying? You work on that need, and we try to do something about it. You know what I mean? Everybody got to care about everybody, but it ain't. But remember this too, like we was talking yesterday. Some of y'all just don't want to be saved.
Hey, D-Rob, that wasn't like a dummy, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
It was like a G. You know, I guess he stopped the confrontation out here that could have went world left from what I'm reading, and we need more of that, man. You know, and it's funny. You know what? See, that what you just brought up takes us to the conversation that we had last night, and I said I wasn't gonna do it, and then you popped it, so I guess I got to. We were having a discussion. We was here at the office, and we were having a talk about accountability, confrontation, and randomness. It's real hard and don't get me wrong, I understand it. It's hard for a lot of people to see a situation that may endanger them and step in and try to prevent. And there's always a lot of different factors that's going on involved into what brought up that situation. But I'm under the very strong belief that if we start seeing more of us stepping up to the plate, risking safety to prevent others or to ensure other people's safety, that it'll catch on and the culture will change. The idea that, you know, we'll be at a public setting somewhere and you'll see a brother put his hands on a sister or things like that. The code that we grew up in has us very much under well, that's not my business, or I don't want to get involved, or things can escalate, you know, and we immediately think about the things that we have at stake. So don't get me wrong, I know it's a tough decision. I know it's a very dangerous choice to make sometimes, but nobody is going to help change what we're in but us. You know, I'm not saying, hey, go, you know, throw yourself in front of speeding bullets every day, but
throw yourself in front of one every once in a while.
I'll put it like this, man. I can't remember the phrase, but it said, to see evil and do nothing is what destroys good men. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think a lot of us, we do that, man. I mean, it's like we see it so much, so it's like, all right, you know, that you know, I ain't got time for that.
I feel that too. Like you said, I feel that shit to a degree. But like I said, man, it comes down in certain situations. I feel that applies. You know what I mean? If you see some shit, like you see a joker doing some shit towards some kids or some crazy ass little weird shit, that shit applies.
Right.
Certain domestic disputes, it just don't fucking apply.
Well,
and the reason why I
don't have to just be domestic disputes, but
I'm just saying you understand. But I mean, if you said a man hitting a woman, you know what I'm saying? That's a domestic dispute. Unless it's just some old.
I just see some random shit,
unless it's just some old random motherfuckers wilding out. I'm just saying, it's certain disputes. Like I was saying to you yesterday, you have to be judicious with the situation that you pick. Judicious. You have to be. You can't just be great. You check me. I mean, you know, I talk a little bit, brother. I need
to write that word down.
So you got to be judicious with the decisions you make, man. You know what I mean? I believe that with what you're saying about as far as if you see one person doing something that positively catch on, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. You know what I mean? Same thing with the negativity. Same thing happen with that shit. When you see it, you get the tripping. And so I understand it. So that's a fact. That's not something that we guess, and we know that for a fact. You know what I mean? But the thing is this: you have some people that just don't get it. You have some people that you can't talk to. You got some people that they're gonna be what they're gonna be. There's no need for me to get into this altercation with this woman and this man when they get to whooping each other's ass, they're gonna be right back fucking tonight. So what now? Right. Now they fuck around, whoop my ass, and turn on me because I jumped in their shit. Or you jump in a situation with someone and you really don't know the seriousness of the situation, and now the ramifications come on your ass. Right. You see what I'm saying? So I just think, like I said, man, you gotta be judicious with the shit you get yourself into. I think we gotta look back and realize that certain situations, you might have a brother that, like I said, you might be able to walk with your brother and be like, hey, bro, man, hey, bro, you know, that's wrong right here, man. And he can take that like, man, thanks, man. You know, you right. Then you got some people, once you put your hand on their shoulder, it's confrontation. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm under the mindset that we got to save each other, but I'm also under the mindset that everybody can't be saved and everybody not going to be saved. It's casualties of war, man. Because it's just what it is. But I don't think it's one thing to look past and be like, oh shit, that ain't my business. Just let that nigga die. And it's another thing to, you know, you know what I mean? It's one thing just be on some, oh fuck it. But there's another thing you be like, but damn, that shit ain't right, man. This just ain't right. You know what I mean? Because situations are so crazy, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. That's a tough situation. It like is. I said, I don't think you should just look by and let somebody just get a bum rush. But at the same time, shit, some motherfuckers lined up for the bum rush.
And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. In those situational decisions that you have to make, you know, logic typically is going to prevail. You know what I'm saying? Most people are going to rationalize. At the same time, what I believe, and I'm under the impression from just watching natural human behavior, that when you make a thing difficult to do or unpopular to do, people tend to start to shy away from it. Let's keep it real, man. You go back 20 or 30 years. Folks had arguments. Husbands or boyfriends or whatever jumped on their wives.
They was whooping ass.
But at the same time,
it wasn't social media.
Not only was it social media, not only was there no social media, there was, I have to keep up the image. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Of, I don't do these things. You see what I'm saying? You have people that.
But don't you think that word around town? See, word around town still got around.
But wait, yeah, it got around.
He just didn't get over to Texas. It just stayed in your area.
And
you know what I'm saying?
But because of that, it's made it so simple for cats to feel like, well, it ain't nothing to do that. Like, you know, it's been popularized. So what I'm saying is that if people actually start meeting these, and I don't care what the situation is, man. I don't care what the situation is. I see it as improper behavior. If a man is putting his hands on a woman because he doesn't know how to communicate. He is failing to exhibit manhood. I'm just calling it like it is.
So you're saying if he basically using his hands and whoop her out because he can't talk out the situation,
or walk away from the situation, or hell, restrain her and leave the situation.
Oh, you can't restrain her.
Huh?
You can't restrain her.
You can't restrain her?
Because once you put your hands on her, that's
restrain
her how?
Oh, we're splitting hairs?
No, I'm asking the question like what's restraining, because see, that's the thing. If the situation is so heated, girls, calm your ass down. That's a problem. That can be considered. You can go to jail for that.
Okay, we'll see. Here's the thing. I'm not
crazy.
But it's my You
know what I'm saying?
You're right. But that's no different than whooping your child's ass for being out of line. But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about the laws of the land. I'm talking about the laws of nature. If you know that you're 6 foot, 220 pound, 5% body fat self, lay hands on a woman, unless she working out or boxing or got trained self-defense, you know what I'm saying, she really ain't got too much coming. So my thing is, you don't always have to exhibit physical dominance. That's just unless she got a pistol and your life is in utmost freaking danger, there's no immediate threat. Your actions are either based from a point of you done got tired of hearing her mouth, because a woman's mouth is like a Tyson uppercut. I'm with that. A woman can say some stuff.
So with that being said, it leads in what I was saying yesterday. I agree that you're not supposed to beat nobody up and hit no woman, but at the end of the day, accountability comes in on both ends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know where you're about to go.
No, I mean, of course, just like I know where you was going. You know what I'm saying? We did it yesterday.
We did it yesterday. We did this already.
You know what I'm saying? The point is, everybody got to be accountable for their shit, man. It's that simple, man. I mean, I agree. You ain't supposed to be going around uppercutting women, man. You ain't supposed to be doing shit like that. You ain't, man. But
okay,
baby,
let me.
But baby, you ain't supposed to be going around calling these motherfuckers everything, cussing them out every side of the moon. Now we talking about the personal business and put shit. The only reason you using this shit because you know you can't whoop his ass.
Now let's go there.
That's what I'm saying. So this
there's still two sides.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's accountability, because see, it goes down to, as a man, I, like you said, to use your example about being six and some change, 2 and some change. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well that 5'3", 135-pound woman that's running her mouth talking like she got that work ain't gonna be able to do a motherfucking thing. But that same little joker know damn well she can't do a motherfucking thing. So the thing is when it get to going like that, both sides have to be. You be like, come on, man, we tripping. You see, because see, when the thing is this, prime example, when we see a video of a woman flipping out on a dude, creaming him and we post it online, that's the funniest shit in the world. Because she done just demean this, to talk this man down, talked him all under the rug, creamed him and all that shit. That shit funny. That shit funny as hell. But we don't cream that. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh, it's just her mouth, man. Or I take that back. You're man, shit. Bitch wouldn't talk to me that way. This wouldn't happen to me like that. You know what I mean? But it's two ways that shit go, man.
But that's hitting home. That's hitting home on two levels.
I mean, it is, but I'm just saying it's
not
an accountable
for me.
thing.
What I'm saying
a woman got to be accountable for herself, and a man got to be accountable for himself. You got to know you can't be putting your hands on her ass, and she got to know she can't. She got to respect a man and say, you know what, this ain't my lane either.
Now you brought up something though. The whole we see a chick go off on dude. And folks get to clown
the shit out of him. Think it's funny.
Here's my thing. Why are we concerned about how others perceive us more so than than our conduct?
Okay, I can't agree with that.
No, wait. Look, okay.
Well, you recorded me. You recorded me purposely to put me down.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. I can only be put down if that is strong enough to put me down. No disrespect to our people out here in social media land, but you taking a video of me in an embarrassing situation and don't know the situation don't mean a damn thing to me. Because if that situation, I'm going to take that example. Chick done went full off on dude. She piecing him. She cracking him. She smacking him upside the head. She throwing shit at him. But he's taking it. Why? Because he knows if he did touch her, he'd kill her. Okay? Everybody else is laughing. You got 1,000 you got 1,300 comments of people clowning dude, right? But that's the same reason why when people are out in public and they had these conversations, the chick done said something that's cut deep. She done told the business. She done told what he working with, what he ain't working with, and told the questionable situation he was in, dealing with her, whatever. This is why you wasn't saying that when you was doing this and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that tripped this trigger.
Why though?
Because he has not disciplined himself to be able to say,
so there's no
wait a minute, you asked me why. Because he has not disciplined himself to put his personal conduct over someone else's personal opinion.
So like I just said, there's no such thing as respect.
If your respect is not being gotten by that person, beating their ass ain't gonna get it.
Okay. So
it's like the moment you said something like that to me, I know you don't respect me.
Okay.
For me, whooping your ass ain't gonna have you respect me.
So then, basically, from your philosophy is, you just should take what people say to you if you're stronger than them.
What my philosophy is whoever gave a fuck what anybody said about it.
No, I'm saying, so I'm asking a question. So if someone's stronger than, if you're stronger than somebody and they disrespecting the fuck out you, should be like, fuck it.
What is disrespect?
Come on, nigga, stop.
No.
You know what the fuck disrespect is. You and I both know what if a white person can walk up to you right now and say, fuck you, nigga.
You know how many times I heard that?
And you done did some shit about it. Don't act like you ain't never did nothing about it.
Women.
Have you done? No, ain't no wait a minute. Don't act like
Hold up.
Bro, you done did something about it. So therefore, you felt disrespected.
Okay. I never said I was perfect.
No, it ain't about being
but
perfect.
What I'm saying is this.
No. You said,
I
asked you.
What I'm saying is, you asked me. I heard everything you asked me. I heard everything you asked me. What I'm saying is, okay, I did security in some of the most racist, redneck environments.
It's your job.
Right.
It's a difference.
Well, no. If I can muster up the center of rational, being able to be mentally calm in a situation for a check, then I can do it for free.
All right, yeah. That's bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
On that. That's just my opinion. That's my
what
opinion.
It is. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. What it is that in that situation, I wanted to give him the business. Let's call it like it is. There is not.
It's a such thing.
Wait a minute. So you telling me? Wait a minute.
It's a such thing as disrespect.
Wait a minute. So you telling me that this little 5'5", 100-pound little chick forced your hand? Not you, but I'm just saying, like.
I'm not. That's not. See, I'm not. I'm sorry. I just can't do that shit. You can't. You
told us not to pass the buck, right?
You can't sit there and just. I'm just saying, you can't just be like, oh well, because of this is this, then it ain't shit. No, it's gonna be some shit that's been said to you or that's gonna be done to you. It's disrespectful. It's going to flip.
And stones.
It's going.
Sticks.
Hey, nigga, miss me with all that.
Stones.
Hey, sticks and stones can break your bones, and the words you use is why I use them sticks and stones. Flat the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, bro. It ain't. You can't.
I love this.
I respect the fact that. You know, I like I said, I'm all for the fact that you ain't supposed to do shit. You should be you're accountable for your actions. Like I said, everybody that know me know that's one of my main things. You gotta be accountable for that shit. Like I say, fuck living with regrets, live with accountability. You know what I'm saying? But Andrew, the point I'm making is, nigga, you made a bad business decision when you decided to take your ass into this lion den with some beefsteak drawers on. So with that being said, don't try to run about this motherfucker trying to get the lions killed. I mean, so what I'm saying, you know you see the situation escalating as a person. When you're in this, like you saying, oh well, you control yourself, brother. But when that motherfucker called you a nigga, you had punched him about 12 times. You might have been strong enough to say, you know what, I gotta take care of my son. I gotta take care of this. I gotta take care of that. Yeah, and that's cool. You got that mental fortitude to do that. But don't sit up there and act like disrespect ain't disrespect, bro. Don't sit up and say, when you say, what's disrespect? We know what disrespect is. Disrespect is when someone looks at you and tries to belittle you and put you in a compromising situation with the aspect of what you gonna do. And you see what I'm saying? So I don't think you can let anybody off the hook on that.
Okay, and this is what I'm saying. The reason why I said what is disrespect, because 9 times out of 10, y'all just take any heated argument or any confrontation situation that you're in. At the moment that it escalated, yeah, somebody said something that was highly offensive, that was insensitive, that was demeaning, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They said something that got through your defenses and you took personal. Something in your mind said, you know what, I can't have that. Then across the line. Okay, my point is, and since this part of the segment that we're talking on is about sensitivities, you have to be able to define what is a logical and rational threat. All right, and let me finish what I'm saying.
I'm not saying no. I know what you're saying. I feel you.
If somebody ain't but, you know, I'll put it like this: when you know that physically you don't see a very imminent threat from this individual, being they're not armed, being that you feel that you probably can match them in strength or overpower them in strength or overpower them in combat, whatever. You know what you can do. You don't know what they can do, but at the same time, at that exact moment, they haven't put their hands on you. They haven't declared an act of war. They're howling. Howling is a provocational moment. It's that moment. Listen. And the reason why I'm able to even see this is because, like you said, yeah, I did it as a job. And when I did it as a job, I also had objectives that I had to handle. That I was here to either control a crowd to this point. I knew that, all right, if I do respond right now, circled around, and I put hands, this crowd is no longer able to be dispersed peacefully. Because what's going to happen after I hop on him is either here come his homies, or 2 more fights break out, or whatever ranks that we done assigned, that we done lined up in, I broke rank, and it caused a situation to where we were out of position. So in those kind of situations, I had to realize I have to put my ego aside. Okay. Now, that's not an easy thing to do.
So you made a decision.
But this is what I'm saying. I made that decision based on the greater good of the situation. If, let's be real, these same situations happen when people come up in a confrontation when you're with your kids. Or
are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that same shit? I mean, you can give me all these examples all you want to, nigga. The fact of the matter is this. Fuck that shit. Because you consider to come to a situation that you saying my mind. Listen, man, that's bruh, I'm sorry. You ain't no punk ass. You ain't no punk motherfucker. No. I know that. You're not gonna let a motherfucker just come up on you and just do anything, do a certain thing that's disrespectful you to where you feel like this is what I'm saying. All that, unless they're imminent threat or not, I get that. But I'm saying you're not gonna continue to just let a motherfucker just come up to you and disrespect you because they know they can get it off. They know they can get it off. Oh, he ain't gonna do it because I'm gonna. No, this I'm saying. Life is about life is about choices. Period. That's what life boils down to. At the end of the day, it's all is about choices. You always have a choice. You have a choice whether or not to walk away and say, you know what, I'm going to fight you with my coat. She has a choice to say, you know what, I'm going to respect the fact that this is a grown man. And yes, I may be upset with this grown man, but it's a better way that I can convey my point to this grown man. These are what these people have to do. Now, that shit's not going to always happen at that time because of either the dynamics of the relationship, the dynamics of the situation,
the sensitivities.
You know, but I mean, when you say sensitivities, okay, but that see to me that's tricky. And I'm gonna tell you why I can't.
I don't mean it as a weakness.
No. I know you're not. What I'm saying is this: that's tricky because the reason why I say that is this: when I'm involved with a woman, I have emotions for that woman.
Right.
When she's involved with me, she has emotions for me. So certain things that are coming out of her mouth is because of the emotions she had. Be it I might have hurt her feeling, whatever. And so she has to come at me a certain way, just like I came at her a certain way. Now we clashing. Now it's all about, is we going to get a stalemate? Or is somebody going to back down? Or is somebody going to win?
But now, you know yourself that in those kind of situations, when the respect in an argument has went out the window. Let me finish.
No, but I wasn't done, nigga.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, in those situations, when people get to arguing to the point to where they're calling each other names and all of that, and the whole nine, you're no longer arguing about what the situation was. You're now arguing about how y'all talking to each other.
Saying, I mean, okay, and that's facts. Okay, we can rock with that. But the fact of the matter is, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm sorry, bro. You're not getting let off the hook around this motherfucker. Pay attention to what you're doing. Be conscious of what you're doing. And don't get your ass kicked. It's that simple. I'm not condoning nothing. But you know what you're doing when you're doing it. Right. You know what I'm saying. That's why I said life is about choices. You chose to make the choice of I'm a badass. That's the choice you chose to make. Now, shit comes with that. It does. Regardless, right, wrong, or indifference, you have to deal with the consequences of the choice you made. Flat out, I want to say, he shouldn't have did it. You right, he shouldn't have did it. You damn right. He shouldn't have did that shit. He was tripping. He's just tripping. But baby, you shouldn't have walked up in front of a group of everybody and say, you little dick bitch. You shouldn't have did that. No, you shouldn't have did that. No, you don't. And then you did it to a person. You not only did you destroy his ego, but you doing it in front of motherfuckers to purposely destroy his ego. And then when he flip out like, you know, and now once again, they were just words. Right. And those words was like, come on, dude, they just words. Walk the fuck away. But see, I get it. But as I'm saying, you don't take that chance. You have to be conscious on both ends. You don't take that chance as a female to say, because I'm a woman, that gives me the right to be an asshole. And you don't take that stance as a man to say, because I'm stronger than her, I'm snuffing this bitch out. You can't. If both sides have to say, hey.
But
you see what I'm saying?
Both sides never say that.
This is what I'm saying though. Both sides gonna be like, hey, and then one side had the other food. The other side that was that preempted the strike can be like, hey. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit.
But it never happens like that.
I understand, but
two people never stop. And
understand, but the way
you know what? I'm tripping.
Okay, but that don't mean they get physical, because I argue with my baby mama a couple times.
Right.
And it don't get physical. It just be like, you know, I'm sick of her shit. She's like, well, fuck you, I'm sick of your shit. You keep moving.
You keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? But it's been times we've been at each other like this. Like, motherfucker, I'm sick of your shit. It's been like that. It's been like that.
I'm not,
you know what I'm saying? We just keep it at 100.
Listen, man. Let me put this.
Accountable people. I feel what he's saying, but you got to be accountable for what you're doing. That's my whole thing, man.
Let me say this. No, I don't, by any stretch of the imagination, call it wise, nor would I advise anyone to provoke a situation that they know they can't overcome just for the sake of it happening. But at the same time, I'm under this is me. It's just me. I am under the discipline or the mind frame of, I don't like when someone can do something that they know will force me to respond a certain way. To me, I feel like that's giving you the bullets to my gun. If you calling me a bitch ass nigga, or you calling me a nigga, or you calling me a hoe ass nigga, or whatever condescending word of the day at that moment is, if you know that saying that is going to make me respond that way, then I feel like I've given you the control on how I respond to shit. I feel like this, and this just. You said that's the way you feel. I feel like there's what you call rules of engagement. And in social environments, social settings, especially in situations where you out with your family and you got people around that you got to deal with things, I have to base it down to brass tacks. I don't move unless my back gets touched. Say what you want to say. Call me all the kind of shit you want to call me. But at this point in time, I have to be concerned with, don't put your hands on me. Say what the fuck you want. don't put your hands on me. Now, you put your hands on me, you getting all 12 motherfucking rounds. But at the same time, because of, like we said, you blink at a nigga, he a pipe. You raise your voice at these so-called men out here, and you got a funeral. I have to base my rules of engagement on absolute need. Because of those situations.
I don't have a problem with that. Like
But
I said,
at the same time, taking it to where we were talking about it earlier, yeah, in relationships,
that's just a different dynamic.
but there are
Even with friends, it's a different dynamic.
Yeah, even with friends,
Because
it's a different dynamic, but it's the same.
Because when you say,
It's different but same.
But when you say, I give you the, and I understand what you're saying. When you say, well, I give you the, I'm giving you the ammunition to basically fuck with me. But the thing is this: the only reason that motherfucker got that ammunition because the way y'all fuck with each other. So when you sit there and say, I'm giving you the ammunition to cream me, I can't 100% rock with you on that because this is the reason why I say that. If I fuck with you like that to where I let you in, why the fuck do I have to be acting like that when we supposed to not even be like that with each other? So see, so this one, hold on.
Okay, we're agreeing.
So that right there in itself, now, not to say not what you're saying, and I'm agreeing with, that kind of gets thrown out the window because now it's one thing to be walking down the road. If I'm walking down Madison, I'm not walking down Madison with
Right.
hunky dory like this, like, no, I'm paying the fuck attention because these niggas might be tripping.
But,
Now, so I'm expecting that. When I walk down Fairline, I can walk down Fairline, and nothing's on. And if something happens, I'm caught off guard. Like, wait a minute, it's not supposed to happen here. So when you get caught off guard emotionally, like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to happen here. Your reaction might not be the reaction that would have happened if you was like, okay, I seen this coming. I felt this coming. Like, prime example, with our kids' moms. Like we was talking yesterday. I said, well, you have one kid's mom. Yeah, that was to me, people. But I mean, keeping it a buck. We don't give a fuck.
I got 2 kids.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got no. Before I'm making it, I know how to deal with certain things because we've been through. You know what? I see what was about to transpire. So now I'm ready for it. So I'm cool. But not say I wasn't ready for something. My mindset already on something totally different. I'm gonna react a different way. Not to say that it's gonna result in violence. I'm not saying that. But it might have been like, damn, you know what? I see what you on right now. I'm just gonna out of here. But because I ain't ready for it, it might be a bitch. I'm whooping your ass. Or bitch, fuck you. Why would you talk? You see what I'm saying? And I didn't want to say that.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So I just feel like what you're saying. I just feel like it's so. The message is good. What you're saying, and I agree. But I feel like it's so situational that we can't cast aspersions solely on men to say, but if you a man and you do this, then you just this. I don't think that's fair.
No. And I said like 5 minutes ago, I said first off, I wouldn't advise it, nor do I call it wise for a woman to do those things. But at the same time,
no. But initially you said you're weak as a man.
Well,
wait, that's what I'm saying.
Wait. Just because they were moving foul don't mean that I still was okay or that I was still not being a best example by responding. What I'm saying is that, okay, yeah, they might have started it, and yeah, I might have gave them what they were looking for. I didn't have to. So yeah, she filed for that situation, and in that case, he filed too. Now, yeah, on the surface, she got what she was asking for. On the other side, he didn't have to be so generous. So I'm
he
still.
Said he had to be so generous.
I'm putting it on a personal level, and I feel like when you're looking at things, okay, I don't really talk about that part of my life on social media or public for legal purposes. But when we're talking about that situation, you know, my personal example, those were situations where I failed. Those are situations where I failed to exhibit discipline in my response. So I'm holding myself accountable for that
all day.
So, but what I'm saying is that, yeah, okay, granted, if you go replay the tape, yeah, the low blow might have been started on the opposite team first. But
who they always catch.
The one that responds. So,
every time.
So, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it is just men that need to be self-accountable. Yeah, women need to watch who they talking to. Women need, and here's the thing, and I'm gonna go deeper into that. Women have gotten to a point to where they don't respect men because they don't see men. They see physical maleness. They see throwing shit around. They see barking. They see tough talk. They see violence. These are the primal natures of a man. They're not the godly natures of a man. They are the animal. They are the animal side of what makes us a man. They are the physical sides of us. So, a man exhibiting those behaviors, it may get all the attention. It may get all of the adrenaline. It may get all of the popularity. But at the same time, when you're talking about what a man's true nature is supposed to be, is discipline and self-control. Let's just put it hypothetically. If God acted the way half these niggas act, there'd be lightning strikes and hellfire every Tuesday, every 35 seconds, earthquakes all over the place. If the creator of the universe actually responded the way we do to situations, we wouldn't know what God was because he changed his face every 2 days.
I think that, I don't think, I'm not, once again, that's anybody.
So what I'm saying is,
people.
So what I'm saying is that if we are who are called by his name, and I'm going there, if we are those that are called by his name, then we have to conduct ourselves in that same image, no matter what the situation is, because being a man, you, me, as men, our title in the universe is to be rulers of our environment. If you are the ruler of your environment, then your environment can't provoke you. Your environment.
That's not true.
Listen. Okay, well, let me clarify. If you are the master of your environment,
motherfuckers still gonna get out of line.
And if they get out of line,
what do you do?
It all depends on how you have to deal with it.
Sometimes, I understand what you're saying, brother, but sometimes you have to rule with an iron fist. Here's what it is.
Well,
I'm not saying, like I said, don't take...
Force is only necessary when... Force is only necessary when a viable threat of equal force is present.
Listen, you can't
get around that logic.
I mean,
you can't get around that logic.
So unless you're trying to fuck me up physically, then you're not a threat.
Pretty much.
That's bullshit. That's why. What happens? So what happens when I outthink you and I fuck your whole shit up?
Well, I have to start thinking better.
Oh man, nigga.
What do you mean?
What do you
mean?
No,
what do you mean?
No, bro. You said first off, nigga. See that on me? Fuck that. That's bullshit. Because you're not even gonna be thinking that shit because you looking at it like unless you hit me, you're not shit. You're not. So motherfucker can duke you because they just
what?
All
Get me out my money.
All I gotta do is fly under the radar on this motherfucker. And make him think I'm not a threat, when really I am a threat.
I'm talking about
I'm sorry.
Physically.
That's what I'm saying. Regardless.
I mean, I'm not understanding your example.
Okay, all I gotta do is not make you think I'm a threat physically. Now I can get away with other shit. Because if you saying unless you pose as an imminent threat to me to do something, so what about
to respond physically?
I'm
talking about responding physically. Now,
I see what
you're saying.
But the only reason you don't respond physically because you feel like the threat's coming at you.
Okay.
So if the threat coming at you, what if the threat's coming at you in a totally different way?
Okay,
that's not physical.
Wait, let's look at business. Let's look at the warfare of business. All right. You have hostile takeovers. You have buyouts. You have competitors. You have people that do things. You have trade wars. You have all these acts are actual acts of aggression. Wait a minute. These are all actual acts of aggression in the business world. Nigga. And they're countered by equally business-wise responses. Man. Oh, you raised the tax, I get another source. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, listen, I'm saying, bro. That's how you can.
I'm just saying.
You dress her up how you want.
I'm not dressing it up.
Dress her up how you want.
Just looking
take her out on a date, feed her.
Hey,
it
man.
is what it is. The fact of the matter is this, man. At the end of the motherfucking day, I'm not feeling that shit. Yo, if you put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't put yourself in, you are accountable for what the fuck happens to you.
I don't disagree with that.
So then that's in it all. It ain't about, oh, well, if you ain't a serious threat to me. No, don't put yourself in situations that you shouldn't put yourself in. Because shit gonna happen that you don't want to happen, and then most of the time, this is what happens. Just like they say, they always catch the first person, and they always catch the second person, and the first person always playing victim, flat out. So how the hell would you? If you ain't did shit, if you really ain't did shit, then this fake ass victim role you playing. Come on, man. You remember you ain't did shit. So all that extra shit.
Flopping.
Come on, man. You type of victim is you. What you victims winning? No, I'm not feeling that shit. Be accountable for what the fuck you doing. Don't be out here beating on women. Women, don't be out here thinking that y'all Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? Because she got knocked the fuck out too. You see what I'm saying? Respect each other. And let's just keep it moving, man. Let's build towards something better and start respecting that this is your place, and let's be better. Men be stronger, women be stronger. Men take a lot of, we got to, man, listen, man. You got to have a motherfucker gonna listen to. It ain't like these women out here being the cream of the cream. No, they tripping too. And I'm gonna say that. Y'all tripping too. Everybody tripping, man. Ain't nobody respecting nobody, man. It's a respect thing, man.
Don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying that that both sides don't need to be accountable, man. I hope that's not what you got from what I was saying.
No, I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is,
I don't agree with the fact that you have, and sometimes it is what it is. Physical shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But what you have to do is because I'm sorry, you're not gonna always be in that mind state of I got this, because we fallible, man. Every relationship is different. The dynamics of the relationship plays out what happens in it. Prime example, you and your wife. Y'all got it to the point. Y'all been in it. You don't like her every time, and she don't like you every time. But you love the fuck out of each other because y'all see the bigger picture. So no matter, I'm pretty sure she said some shit to you. You be like, I can't believe you fucking said that to me. And I'm pretty sure you said some shit like, why did you say that? You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you took it the wrong way or regardless if she took it the wrong way, because life is about perception. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and if you the class act of that, then nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I'm saying, nigga.
No, man.
What I'm saying is, in a relationship, is y'all have a respect for each other to where you're not gonna let it go. Even if it's something that you know, like, damn, I can't believe you came to me like that.
Okay,
but you have a respect. Y'all have a respect for each other.
But you know why?
Because it was built up. These people you talking about, these people, they ain't got that shit.
That's my point.
You know, but I'm saying the reason why they ain't got that shit is because they don't give a fuck.
My point.
And they don't.
Thank you.
They ain't got that shit.
You know, and see, this is why we do this, man. Truth be told, radio, man. You know what I'm saying? We keep it a buck because we don't give a fuck. We both are saying the same thing. This is an example of that shit. We're saying the same thing, but we took different routes to get there.
I don't feel like we're saying the same thing.
Well, you just said, okay, I'm gonna take from what you were saying. Our relationship is that way because we work at it. Work is force times distance. Okay? Work takes discipline. Work takes a conscious effort to remember in all situations that there's a expectation from both of us that we place on each other. And you can't, especially in a marriage, you can't fall on the, oh, well, I was tired that day. Sorry, I felt like being a dick.
But it's going to happen.
But no, well, I'm put it like this. Whether it does happen or doesn't happen doesn't take away my lack of accountability when it happens. So that's a tough standard to roll by, bro. Don't get me wrong. That's a tough standard for people to carry them. Now, this is my idea of holding people accountable. When you set a standard that is always going to force you to elevate, to attain it, then you're building something. Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. People have off days. People have off days. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that if we as people can start generating that same kind of culture, communally, of I hold myself to a level of behavior and a level of conduct that says savage physical responses to conflicts is beneath me unless forced, and force being defined by imminent physical threat. Because let's keep it real. You brought up the police, and the courts are going to judge your actions by that. Not by, oh, she called you a whole ass nigga. Oh, well, hey, you know what? Case dismissed. The court of law don't give a fuck about that shit. Okay. So if it's a standard that we start conducting ourselves by, and yeah, some people may see it as unrealistic. Some people may see it as too lofty to attain. But if the idea of it starts being promoted, somewhere it's got to take root. I see brothers in the nation that have ascribed to this kind of standard. And their rule, without me spilling too much of the business, if a brother in the nation catch another brother in the nation putting his hands on one of the sisters, whether he married to her, they go have a talk. And I don't mean a talk.
Okay, but you talk.
But what I'm saying is the reason why. The reason why.
Because everybody in that everybody in that group of what you talking about had that mindset.
But let me explain this. The reason why they have that mindset, and the reason why they even set to that kind of mindset, is because they have looked at the social disorders that we have as a people. They have studied it, articulated it, diagnosed it, and they realized that what we're talking about right now, this whole conversation that we're having, we're talking about social reform in a nutshell. If someone was to put a definition on what we're talking about social reform. To be a social reformist means you have to look at your society from an objective point of view. There was a time when, at best, these type of behaviors were discreet. At best. I'm not saying, yeah, we were infallible. People, you know, nobody always held a perfect code of conduct, but at best, it was kept in the dark. Now, it's full-blown display. We don't care where we got. Walmart, church, front of the parking lot, your mama's house, courthouse. We don't care now. And my thing about that is I can't excuse that. Because we're saying that because times have gotten so crazy, we have no choice but to act out sometimes. I'm under pressure. No. That's why I fundamentally disagree with it. That's why I fundamentally disagree with it. I'm just saying we have to set a higher standard on ourselves and make it a standard that we got to work to attain. It's easy to set a standard that you know you can make. Set some shit and be like, whoa, that's asking a lot of myself.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Look.
TBT Radio.
That long spiel you just went with, that shit, once again, that shit sound cool.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
I didn't say it was bullshit. I didn't say that, nigga. What I said was, you had to be accountable to what the fuck you doing.
Yeah.
All this, listen, man, people, this is what it is, man. I ain't got nothing to say about the shit. You got to be accountable to what the fuck you doing, man.
We just run it.
All that other shit, man, about being, man, fuck all that. You had to be accountable to what the fuck you doing. Period. He's saying it in a nice way. I'm saying it the way you got to be accountable.
Man, I don't think I'm saying it in a nice way.
No, when I say nice way, I'm talking about you're putting the onus, and I understand to a degree, regardless of you're putting the onus mainly on the male because the male is supposed to be the dominant one. And I get that. I just don't think it's all the way fair.
Oh, I'm not giving a woman a pass though.
And you definitely do. You do be giving them a pass. You kind of be with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
all I can control is me. All I can control is me.
And I understand it, but what I'm saying is this, nigga, you're not gonna always be that motherfucker either. Because it's simple like we human, man. And you're not gonna take all that. I'm not gonna do that bullshit. You're not gonna let a motherfucker you disrespect.
I am a God.
You're not gonna. I mean, that's fine. You know, God ain't gonna take a lot of disrespect either. Shit, he's just a merciful motherfucker. He don't take no disrespect. If you fuck shit up.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Like
Okay, all right, let me ask you
No, we're not about to do that. No.
Is there a difference between retribution or justice?
This is what I'm saying, y'all. I said I'm done talking about that shit.
Oh, you done talking about that shit?
So, like I said, my thing is, you got to be accountable.
He done talking about that shit.
You got to be accountable for what you're doing. Men, pay attention to what you're doing. Women, pay attention to what you're doing. And basically, let's just work together to be better, man. All this, we can nitpick about like, oh, well, you know, and this is this like this, and people think like that. Okay, that's cool, man. The fact of the matter is, man, you're not going to run across, you're not going to be able to just walk up to people and just be an asshole to them. I don't give a damn what color they is or who they are. You can't just do that. It's shit gonna happen. You can't just do that shit. It sound good draped up, dressed up. No, but you can't just be walking around being an asshole. Thinking shit somebody gonna wipe you. Flat the fuck out. Flat out. That's how I feel about it, man. Plain and simple. That's my TBT.
That's his TF.
That's my TBT.
TF.
Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the Conscious Village Facebook page, convillefacebook.com. Check us out. Once again, make sure you download our Conville Radio app on Google Play and Apple Store, iTunes for your car, laptop, cell phone, all the whole nine. Hey, it's been real.
Always been real, y'all. We love it.
We ran long for the day because we missed y'all. And I love talking shit with this one right here.
You know how it is. You know how we get out, man. Hey, shit ain't gonna stop, man. Shit ain't gonna change what we do, man. It's your homie Tank, man. Like I always tell y'all, man. Love each other, man.
Peace.
We out of here, man.
TBT.
Stop cussing niggas out.